welcome to another episode of Roaming Riverdale. Today we're here with a senior new to the district, Mr. Gianni Haynes. Hi, Gianni, how you doing?
I'm okay, how are you?
Good, thank you.
Right.
Thank you for being on Roaming Riverdale.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, so Gianni, you have a very unique high school experience where you are new to Riverdale High School this year. Where do you hail from?
Canada.
Canada.
East York in particular.
Oh, nice. And how was that transition coming here?
It was interesting. I moved with my dad because he had his whole setup here, business and whatnot. And I guess for me, it's been an interesting, couple of months getting to know everyone and getting accustomed to the neighborhood. So,
of course, you definitely kind of infused yourself into the Riverdale life. You participated in some sports here, right? Playing football. And I remember when I first met you in the summer, you're basically like the mayor of Riverdale really quick. So that's great that you have that personality, and that transition seemed to be pretty nice for you, right?
Yeah, it was nice. It was all the people welcoming me was great too. So
yes, that's nice. So quick question. What do you find is the biggest difference between your school back in Canada and Riverdale right here?
Biggest difference for me, especially the first coming months of being here, I feel like everyone's like teachers and everyone here is just more lively. I guess just everyone's a little bit. I feel like it adds to the school spirit for me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, being here. So.
Yes, we really do have a lot of Hawk pride in this town, right?
Yeah. Definitely a great, warm welcome. So I'm glad that these people are here.
Good, and we're glad for you to be a graduating Hawk this year, right? And so what kind of academics do you find really interesting here that you've been exploring and taking? For
me, my passion is in computer science, so I'm glad that, I've never taken an AP course before, but first year, so it's going pretty well.
Yeah, and how's that U.S. history?
U.S. history? So it's interesting. I definitely like US 1. US 1's definitely, especially with the lobby.
Yes.
Very fun teacher. I like him.
Yeah.
But it's definitely interesting to see, how things from my old history classes tie into current topics here. So.
Have you seen much of a overlap when it comes to that content anyway?
A bit with World War I, but that's a little few.
Yeah, an interesting perspective-wise, the Canadian point of view and the American point of view.
Yes.
That's very fascinating to me, I'm sure.
Yeah, that's cool.
So what's the one thing that you really miss about home, besides your friends? Because obviously
that
would be the given.
I think for me, I feel
Do you miss the cold?
Absolutely. No, I'm glad I'm gone. No more cold. I hated it. But I definitely missed. Here, nice neighborhoods, all quiet. I like that, but I feel like my old neighborhood, there's a sense of community, and everyone's always out. You'll find someone out somewhere in a park or something. So that's definitely something I miss for sure.
Yeah, things are a little, more spread out than where you're from?
No, it's mostly apartment complexes, but they got all those little community centers. They got a YMCA, they got a bunch of parks, everything. So you'll always find someone outside. So that's what I liked about it.
Well, now you're going to the spring and summer months here, and hopefully you have a lot more activities, especially with the senior week coming up. So that's something to look forward to, right?
Yeah, it is.
So what's your plans next year?
Next year? Well, after I graduate, I'm gonna head back to Canada, continue my education, stay with my mom, just kind of figure things out from there. But,
beautiful. Well, we will miss you here. You've definitely been a breath of fresh air in Riverdale, so we really do appreciate your personality and coming here for your senior year. We're really happy to have you.
Thank you for having me.
No problem. So, Gianni, this is the part of our show where I ask you your Fast Five. Okay, so I give you 5 random questions and you give me your first response. Okay. What is your favorite season, time of the year?
Summer.
Summer, why?
Yes. I just, everyone's out, it's always warm. I don't gotta stay inside with the cold. Absolutely hate it.
Okay. What is your favorite teacher that you've had so far this year?
a lobby boy for sure.
Why?
Very expressive guy.
Yes.
I love him. Very nice.
High energy,
Yeah,
which I feel
absolutely.
like you can appreciate,
Yes,
that high
absolutely.
energy.
I love it. It's
I,
so fun.
I love that. Okay. What is your favorite sport to either
Favorite
watch
sport?
or play?
Football for sure. I
Okay.
love it. It's just a great, team sport for me, and I just love the physicality of it.
Okay. Who's your favorite like professional team?
Professional team, I'm gonna say, because I live with my brother for a bit, and we stay in Atlanta Falcons.
Oh,
Still
okay.
with him.
Wow, impressive. Don't say that too loud around these parts. But at least you didn't say Philly.
Yeah.
Okay. No judgments there.
No judgment.
For anyone who's a Philly fan also. Okay, and then what is your future? You want to be in computers?
Yes, computer
right?
science.
Computer
Yeah,
science.
something along those lines.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
What's your favorite place to eat?
Favorite place to eat? Oh, that's a good one. DQ.
DQ.
Yeah. Go-to is strawberry cheesecake. Absolutely.
Wow.
It's
That's
a
an
must-have.
order.
Yes, it is.
That's an order.
Absolutely.
And then final question, what's your favorite color?
Favorite color? I'm gonna have to say sky blue.
Sky blue. Wow,
Yes.
that's super specific.
Yeah, I always have it there. I gotta remember it.
Okay. All right.
Myself,
Well,
yeah.
sky blue. It's
Sky
very
blue.
friendly and happy color.
Yeah, it
they
is, yeah.
say.
Yeah.
It really boosts your mood.
Yes, it does.
Okay, good. Well, thank you so much for
Yes.
being with us and for coming to Riverdale. We're
Yes.
super excited to have you
Yes.
here. And everyone, that's another episode of Roaming Riverdale.